Greetings, friends. Welcome to an episode of Black Metal and Brews, a program in which myself and my companion Jareth the Cat listen to a black metal tape, and I drink a beer. Tonight, we're going with a pretty well-known beer and I feel like an equally well-known in our little circle tape. The album is called Clavicula. It is by the Australian band Moon. We're going to get started right away. This is going to be my first time listening to the tape. The very first track on here is actually a bonus tape-only track for this released by Shot and Cult Productions. Jareth, I'm stealing the seat. You got to have it for the whole last video. Today it's mine. So, I think this is just going to be some intro ambiance, but I might be wrong, and that's okay too. Today we're drinking the well-known, not always the most popular, Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. I've never had it before. Just 2015. Nothing special, no weird qualifiers. It's just a bottle of beer. This was kept kind of at the back of my fridge, so it's a little cooler. It does it say temperature served? No, that's okay. It's a little cooler than I would personally like a stout, but I also know that I'm a slow sipper, and that with 14% alcohol, I'll be working on this for probably an hour after I finish filming, which is good because this is a long-ass tape. So, again, I've never had this beer or any of its cousins in the family, so we'll see. This could be fun. Oh my goodness, that is chocolate. I feel like I'm just pouring liquid. Or not liquid, just like melted chocolate bar. Not really a head there. I'm wondering if temperature affected that a bit. Which, if so, that's on me. Ooh, goodness. Oh man, it smells like a candy bar. The last video I had another whiskey aged beer, which had that cherry scent. There's a little bit of that, but this is a little more just that sweet boozy. God, this is such a great album. Really, really just ugly production, which I like. So that head just went away real darn quick, and that's okay. Still smells wonderful. There's a little bit of like chocolate caramel, but there's a lot of just like rich, sweet, just malt. Oof. It is sweeter in the tongue than it is in the nose even, and that's saying something. However, it's not syrupy or sticky in any way. It's actually a really thin body, which is nice. I feel I can actually probably drink this really pretty quickly. Really get into it. It's almost got like the kind of like that prune juice flavor that they have in colas, like Dr. Pepper or something, which I haven't had in years, but I don't think I'll ever forget the way that sort of stuff tastes. Gosh, I realize that with this tape as murky as it is, it may just sound like an absolute wall of static to you, dear listener and viewer, as it were. If that's the case, thanks. I like this. But I realize it may not translate as well. Regardless, this is a masterpiece of an album. Really glad that I was able to get my hands on this. For the band's name, I feel it's appropriate. They're very cold and atmospheric, not in that way where it's like atmospheric black metal and we're gonna stand on top of the mountain and watch the sunrise, but atmosphere is just like suffocating. I mean, this feels like the howling void. This is desolate. And I like it. And I think you should too. This is your first listen. I'm honored to be able to share it. So I am starting to get a little bit of that whiskey barrel bite, which is nice. It's, you know, surprisingly smoky, which is kind of nice. So my initial sip was all sugar, and now it's kind of balancing out. I feel like this would probably be an awesome beer for a barbecue, but I'm not eating barbecue. I have some leftover, like, squash carbonara that I got at a fancy, lovely restaurant. So I'm gonna have squash when I'm done with this video. Yeah, I mean, that drum, it's so hypnotic, it's so distant. The droning chords on the guitar really just, it just brings everything to such a dark and mesmerizing place. It's really, you know, I mean, there's no one kind of black metal that I just think this is the only kind I'd ever want to hear. But I do have such a soft spot for this murky, otherworldly, or just at least unearthly black metal. You know, where they're using the filth and the murk not to capture that, like, you know, basement ugly demo thing, but instead to conjure just like this just vastly unknowable sensation. It's really enchanting. 2 days from the date of me filming this, I will be altering my diet significantly, as I've discussed in plenty of recent videos. I've pretty much decided that I will continue to do these beer videos on occasion. I'm gonna have to get creative though, because I can't really just be having beer all the time. Hi, Jared. But, you know, again, please engage with me. blackmetalbrews.com/contact, blackmetalbrews@gmail.com. Tweet at me, leave a comment on here. Jared, do not disrupt the camera, please. Anyway, we're just gonna sit and sip for a minute longer, because I cherish these moments, and I think that you might as well. You're cleaning yourself. I can't imagine it tastes that good. This is the real secret to my YouTube fame. You finished? No. I'm gonna start with the other side. Okay. Anyway. You know, I feel like she's probably more fun to watch than me anyway. I feel like really happy that I can share her cuteness with you guys. You having a good time? I think she's just cross with me for stealing her seat, because this is definitely her chair. What do you think of the tape? Yeah? Oh, we like the moon tape. We like the moon tape. Yeah? Different corner of it, maybe? No? No? Okay. Thank you. Anyway, you've heard an entire composition here. Hopefully you should get the idea that this is really, really worth getting into. Beneath all the layers of fuzz and confusion, there's a lot going on, and it's actually just really compositionally brilliant. Strong sense of melody, but it's not just giving itself away right out the gate. It's one of those things that, much like a well-developed beer, you need to sit with it, be patient with it. And I know that for some people, art isn't meant to be engaged that way. They don't like it, and that's fine. There's a lot of great black metal out there that doesn't need much from you at all. Jared, you can puke. But, you know, this asks a little of you, but it gives so much. And I really think that it's worth your while to become acquainted with it. copies of this may still be available out there on the internet. I'm not sure. We'll find out together because I'm going to Google this and hopefully leave information in the comments. Thank you as always for being part of the Black Metal Brews experience. It is undeniably shared here. I started doing these videos at the suggestion of somebody on Twitter, to be honest, and it's clearly become a thing of its own. I seem to be losing followers lately, but you know, oh well. You know, most of you seem to enjoy this, and I sure do. It's really good. Good. It's so good. It's really nice to be part of this with you guys. Thank you for sharing your passions for beer and heavy music with me. A lot of the things I do share here are things that people have contributed to in some way, and I can't be appreciative enough. With that, I'm Ben. This is Jareth the cat, who is very sleepy. Oh, do you want the beer? No, definitely don't like the beer. Okay. This is Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. It's delicious. And this is Moon from Australia. And hopefully you've enjoyed every piece of this experience just as I have. With that, be well, do what you love, fuck everything else. I'm Ben, this is Black Metal Brews. Cheers.